Welcome, everybody. This is Inebriated Podcast. It's your host, Sam C, and my co-host,
JDot, one whole of the Soul-Questioning Collective in the building.
What's up? Welcome, everybody. This is another episode. We're here in May. We got a lot of exciting things going on. We got the NBA Finals going on right now, live in effect.
Hold on. It is June 10th right now.
Right, we late in basketball, but...
No, you talking about we in May. We here in May.
Oh, May, I'm tripping.
You know, we are literally watching, allegedly, Game 5 of the NBA Finals, which we wanted, we wanted to do a little live stream for y'all, but then we realized we going to get our broke asses sued.
Facts.
So, you don't play with the NBA.
Right, especially the NBA. They got enough money, believe me. Well, they paying these players shit. But we're back here. But you're right. We're in June. We got our first episode of June, and a lot of things going on. As we said, NBA Finals. We got a lot of things in the news right now. Oh my God, just things going on in the news right now. So stay with us. Check us out. And here we go. So now, Jose.
What's going
on in the hood? What's going on in the wood?
Shit, right now, man. Working hard, trying to finish this goddamn project, bro.
True.
That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Every day trying to find new samples and everything like that. See, I ain't forget about y'all. Everybody's like, man, at least a couple people. I'm not going to say everybody, but a couple people been coming up like, hey, man, boom, hey, you on the podcast? Hey, I fuck with you, blah, 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 blah. What the fuck do you mean the Soul-Questioning Collective? You know what I'm saying? So... See, right there that's like a little moniker we want to say in terms of like the beats and whatnot. And so, like right now I'm just perfecting it. And honestly, that's my problem is like trying to be a perfectionist.
Oh, yeah. But it feels like you're never going to get anything done. Like,
exactly. That's how it feels. But it's like then I look in the stash and I got X amount of shit done. I'm just like, man, I want to put it together. But, excuse me. I have a certain goal in mind, so I know like, dog, like at the end of the day, it ain't like I'm Drake and nobody else, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Toronto Raptors right now, they're only down by 9, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So fucking, it ain't like I'm Drake and I'm on the radio and shit like that. Don't nobody know it.
Right.
I can drop whenever I drop, and if the beat sound nice, the beat sound nice, you know what I'm saying?
Right, the people will fuck with it.
Yeah, on the way over here, I was actually listening to JDot instrumentals.
Okay, yeah, no, JDot was hot. Him, Daz Dillinger. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had that original 90s sound. Like, they produced for a lot of the rappers that, you know what I'm saying, that we have in historical, like, frames today. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Daz Dillinger still fucking produces to this day. You know what I'm saying? He's just as famous on the West as, as a Dr. Dre almost.
Oh, for sure. And then you already know about the rumors that he did the majority of the original Chronic and stuff like that as a ghost producer and stuff like that. But, JDot is more like East Coast boom bap type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? In fact, Soul-Questioning is almost like a play on words of his group. JDot had a group. It was Soulquarius. Soulquarius, I believe it was, like because they were all Aquariuses and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that. But the Soulquestioning, I did that. Because the Soul-Questioning, if you think about it, equestrian is a horse. So it's like, bro, the Soul-Questioning is because when I'm chopping up these beats, you know what I'm saying, I'm after that money like a horse at the Derby. You see what I'm saying? That's why I call it the Soul-Questioning.
Right, you got horsepower behind that motherfucker.
You feel me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Buddy Roll, they got away from the cops on the I-10. That motherfucker had 770 horses on the hill. Yo, dog, like, the only reason they even know what vehicle and where the fuck Buddy was at was because of the helicopter. Because the helicopter was showing, it just looked like a regular random motherfucker that was late to work down here in Miami. That motherfucker, he was doing about $120, $140 on the highway on I-10. He was on I-10. So, I don't know why I-10 run. Yeah. I'm assuming that's like, you know what I'm saying, maybe he was somewhere in Georgia, maybe he might have been somewhere else, but whatever. Dog, he was yum. Dog, the helicopter zoomed out so much.
Just to show
No. And still there was no cops behind him. Like, dog, he dusted him. Right. Dog, because you know what? He ain't had no regular challenger, bro. Dog, the cops tried to pull him over, but he had the Hellcat.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, he was gone.
Right.
The only reason they even knew, like, when they got, the closer that they got to him was because the helicopter told him, hey, he's about to approach this bridge in about 45 seconds. And even then, dog, they was waiting for him, and then, you can't keep up with the Hellcat, bro.
Right. But I mean, ain't nothing gonna beat the radio. Period. I mean, I don't give a fuck who you is. Ain't nothing faster than the radio, bro. But no, it's ironic that you bring that up because, dog, in L.A., I just seen that they had a cop chase. Not a cop chase, but, a criminal chase, whatever. And, dog, the nigga was literally driving through, what is it? Not Silk Road. This fucking, the Tent City in L.A.
Man, Tent City, you trying to be nice. Where all the bums is at?
Where all the bums is at?
Skid Row.
Skid Row. He was driving through Skid Row, dapping up motherfuckers, dapping up the homeless during the chase. This motherfucker going through Skid Row, dapping up the chase nigga, and like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy the things that do.
If it's one group of people that hate the cops, it's gonna be homeless people more than likely.
Everybody was dapping them up, white, black, everybody.
You know what I'm saying? No, because they get treated like less than. I ain't gonna lie, they do, dog. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about you, but like when I get off. Or if I'm on an on-ramp, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever, dog, and I just be over there just waiting for the light to turn green, and I look to my side, I hate it when I make eye contact with these motherfuckers.
Oh, facts.
I'll just be looking like, damn.
Unless they got flowers in their hands. If they got flowers in their hands, you know what I'm saying?
O limoncillo, por lo menos limoncillo.
Right, that's too.
And then them be, you know what I'm saying, them motherfuckers be having limoncillo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, down in, you know what I'm saying, like down deep in there, you know what I'm saying, they be having water and Gatorade.
I fucks with that.
That's
like
that, you know what I'm saying?
I fucks with that. I'll pay the $2-3 for the Gatorade.
Like, I really like the dudes that got the funny signs. Be like, yo, a family, like, I saw one motherfucker, he was over there off of 81st. Like, you know, when you get off on 79th, 81st?
Right.
And you gotta, boom, to get to 79th, you gotta wait at the light.
Right.
Buddy Rowe had a sign saying, my wife got kidnapped by ninjas. Need money for karate lessons. I told her, I said, hey, bro, come here, dog. Yo, you need this bread.
Right.
I'm going to give you this bread because you earned it, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
right, he brought joy to your day.
But don't run up on me like, hey, dog, I need some bread.
Right.
But like, bitch, I need bread too, man.
Facts.
Like,
the only time I did make an exception is when a motherfucker had no feet. Like, he literally had...
You see, that's how they get you.
Yeah, no,
I learned about that shit.
He hit me in the heart. Yeah, he hit me in the heart.
I learned that shit at, when I was up at CSB, you know what I'm saying, the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. And there was the way you sell an advertisement is you got they call it tugging on the heartstring.
String, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they call it like you either tug on the heartstring or you tug on the thong string.
Right.
Either sex sells or heartache sells.
Right.
Like that's how you be waking up in the middle of the night and you be seeing like Susan Sarandon saying, support these poor animals.
Right, in the arms of an angel and shit.
You already know what I'm saying.
No, but I hear you. Yeah, no, that's the only time motherfucker got me, dog. Because I was like, nigga, you can't grow legs back. Like, you really fucked up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand, crazy, like, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's paraplegics out there that ain't gonna think that's funny and nothing like that. But it's really, like, it just really fucked me up, bro. Because I knew he was just never gonna walk another day in his life. Like, he could walk on his hands and shit, probably do a headstand. But he was never... gonna walk another day in his life. Hey, man, motherfuckers was...
You said he could...
Man, I seen motherfuckers run marathons on two hands, bro. So, hey, if you want to do it, you want to live your life like that, then do it. But this motherfucker, I knew he just wasn't gonna walk again, bro.
Now, I'm gonna get back to it.
Back to that one.
No. To seriousness. You went like you made Buddy Roll bicep become his calf muscles. So I'm gonna go. No. His forearms are his calf muscles. His biceps are his hamstrings. His triceps are his fucking quads.
So fucking. That's how. I mean, not that how they chose to live, but that's how they chose to. Right. That's how they chose to live the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? And hey, straight up, man. Shouts out to everybody that. You know what I'm saying, is in a paraplegic state or a quadriplegic state that don't want to live like a vegetable for the rest of their life, man. Just go out there and fucking do it. Go run a marathon, man. Just go, climb a fucking mountain or whatever. You feel me? Whatever you can do, just do it.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like I know a dude. He got one leg. He Trinidadian.
Okay.
Got one leg. Bro, he don't let that shit stop him at all, dog. They don't let dog like he be up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got the crutch. I forget which leg is missing, but he had the crutch over under the missing leg and stuff like that. Excuse me. And he's always in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? Like, and right. Like,
he don't let it live him down.
I've seen this motherfucker at like a little lounge and like a little bar and shit.
Right.
Bro, he out there with the cane, and he's still over there dirty whining and all that shit.
You gotta do
like he don't let it down.
Right.
So like the way I look at it is like, is it like a situation where like us as Americans, because we just have so much that we just view it as like such a negativity kind of shit, like
right,
you know what I'm saying? Because like I'm looking at this dude, bro, and like
he is living the best life.
Because like think about it though, like dog, imagine right now you just lost your right leg.
Man, I wouldn't even have a
like fucking, which is your dominant leg? Which is your dominant leg? You lose your left leg. That makes it a little bit more important.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. The only benefit I can think of, shit, man.
What do you mean the benefit of losing a fucking leg?
I mean, that's a little bit of a benefit. Like
you could be first in line at fucking Disney World.
No, but like,
ain't no benefit.
I mean, bro, because you gotta make it a positive. So if I lost my left leg tomorrow, of course it's gonna suck, whatever, dog. But I think like I could be at least like more innovative and better or something. I don't know, nigga. Just be like, baby, suck on my stub, baby, suck on the stub. Like, I don't fucking know.
Oh, dog, you imagine be like, hey, hold on, babe. Can you fit a whole stub in you?
Ooh.
Yo, you feel me?
That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta change up the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Or if you hit it from the back, you leave your new dominant leg down, and then you throw your old.
You throw the stub on the buns. Right on the fucking buns.
Right on the buns. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go for it. I mean, you can't step on her head no more, so you gotta put the stub on the buns.
You gonna fucking kick the shit out of her lower lumbar.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You gotta change it up. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. I feel bad for nigga. He was missing both, but one, you still got a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Not definitely. Like I said,
like
if you're in the club and everything, it's crazy.
If you a Lieutenant Dan ass nigga, dog, and I love it because Forrest Gump has been playing for like the last 3 weeks, dog, back to back in a row.
Forrest Gump is an amazing movie.
Oh yeah, amazing. And you know what? And I'm copywriting this right now through the Inebriated Podcast. I have a great idea. Great idea. We can transition easily from that right now.
Don't even say it.
I'm literally thinking about making Little Forrest, like as a full production movie.
What do you mean Little Forrest?
Where, okay, Forrest Gump, his transition was from the 50s, 60s, 70s up to the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Now we take Little Forrest and show autism through the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s. Tell me that's not a win. Like
I thought you were trying to do like a prequel.
No prequel, sequel, and have Tom Hanks as Forrest again, and then have if you ever see this, bro, I put you first, nigga. The nigga from Tokyo Drift, Lucas Black, because he is a perfect looking Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump ass nigga. I'm telling you, hey, copyright this right now. Little Forrest, Warner Brothers, or whoever the fuck picks up for or MGM, whoever the fuck directs or produces.
Yeah, it's all good.
Forrest Gump, like
I did know, but why is it called Little Forrest?
Because he was Little Forrest, like he was Forrest Jr. He was Forrest Gump Jr.
like the jit,
his jit. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, now you see, that's where we both differ. You think that was his jit?
Yeah,
I don't think that was his jit.
Right, and that could be.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. Right. What was her name again?
Jenny.
Dog, Jenny clearly was shonen.
Right.
She was shonen. So Pete. She knew that Forrest Gump had a little incapacitado.
Right.
I don't know how you say that shit in English. Like, there we go. He had little incapacitations.
Right.
Or whatever the fuck. So Pete. So she knew, like, she already did her shit. She was already dug out.
Right.
Like, dog, to me, I think the most she did with Forrest, she may have kissed him with some tongue. How he know the difference, bro? You don't know what they did. They didn't show that. They didn't show behind closed doors.
Right. No, but they showed it. They showed her mount that monkey. Like she put that monkey on him.
That don't mean nothing though.
Right.
That don't mean nothing though.
Right. I mean, but you understand that.
No, but you understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, she already knew she was pregnant. She hollered at Forrest real quick. No, you can cover whatever you wanted from the Forrest. He ain't figuring shit out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? God forbid you give him a little maze behind the cereal box. He's not figuring that shit out.
Facts.
So you do that, right? Bomb. She was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm already dogged out. This and that and the third. And plus, whatever happened in that movie, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
whatever transpired.
No. But I'm saying in regards to her, because she was just like, yo, I'm sick, Forrest. You know what I'm saying? But then she had a jit. So, bomb. To me, like, she already got pregnant. She already knew she was pregnant.
Right.
Fucked around and placed it on Forrest.
Right.
Because he was unsuspecting.
Right. And she was going to take care of it. But remember, she ran off, and then when the jit was already in, like, kindergarten, first grade, then she came out and said that, Forrest, this is your son. Now, obviously, it don't gotta be. You know what I'm saying? But... You know, it wasn't like implicated
we know a couple motherfuckers around the way, dog, that got told that was their son.
Oh, facts.
And it ain't their son.
Oh, facts.
You see what I'm saying?
And so...
And it wasn't no Jenny.
Right, it wasn't no Jenny at all. It was completely a Forrest Gump-ass bitch. But, so this is really my idea. Like, this is really my idea. And then, so, like... And it's not going to mirror... Forrest Gump completely, like, I don't want him running and shit. Like, actually, I want him flying. Like, he's going to become a pilot, and then that's how he joins the army as well. Like, through Black Hawk Down and, you know, the Iraq War. Like, instead of running or making the whole movie about running, it's going to be about flying. So, you know, it'll be like the old saying, you know, my father had to crawl for you to walk and for us to fly. Like it's some saying out there. I forgot what the fuck it goes by. But
it's like you got to crawl before you walk. You got to walk before you run.
Right.
Like some bullshit like that. Yeah.
And so that would be the whole premise, but it would still have that whole autism feel from the 80s.
I'm sorry. That shit just sound crazy.
From the 80s to the 90s, from the 90s to the 2000s. And 2000s to 2010s. Yeah, because I mean, you gotta throw the whole Obama thing in the mix. Since they threw in JFK, they threw in Nixon, Reagan. Like, you gotta keep up with.
I mean, so then you know what you gotta do then.
What's up?
You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, depending on the era that he grew up in, like you said, you're gonna bring up Obama. You gotta make Forrest Jr. suck a couple dicks.
Oh, at the end,
you have to. You have to. Everything got to have a gay motherfucker in it.
Now,
nowadays.
yeah,
you know what I'm
nowadays,
saying? No, I mean, no disrespect.
No,
but you always got to have a gay motherfucker in it.
Right. Nowadays,
you know what I mean?
they're really pushing for that one. But I didn't even think about that.
No, you got to. Which is crazy because they actually just came up with, they came out with the study. Ironically, they came out with the study. The highest population of homosexuals ever. 4.5%
right now,
which you wouldn't believe because it's so prevalent in mainstream media.
Right.
So you got to start wondering why. Why is it so prevalent? Like I saw a video that of a Pride festival. Dog, that shit had me in disgust. It had a little jit over there and some no shirt on, short ass shorts on, right, twerking and shit.
Making a choice that I don't think he was exactly ready for. But okay,
no, at all. Because if people accuse, you know what I'm saying, certain people that live in the hood and shit, like, oh man, you can't have kids around that. They're gonna see that and emulate it.
Right.
If you keep a kid encapsulated inside of stuff like that, they're gonna try to emulate it as well. You know what I'm saying? It's two sides. You know what I'm saying? It's two sides of the same. You know what I'm saying? It's a double-edged sword, or whatever you want to call it. But like I saw that, and I was like, "Oh man, like that shit mad. Like what the fuck? Like where are the people? Like where are the people to be outraged about that?"
I mean, they're there, but obviously not at Pride.
But you're not allowed to say it. You're not allowed to say it.
Right.
But however, I say that to say this.
Shout out to Lil Forrest, coming to theaters in 2025, 2030.
You know
shit.
You know what I'm saying? That shit coming out December 32nd, 2025.
Boom.
We out
like
there.
That. Salud.
God bless a blessed guy.
Thank you. But yeah, this is actually one of my ideas. When I told Jill, I woke up one day.
No, honestly, I kind of like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because but I'm a big fan of Forrest Gump in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's a pretty good idea.
And that's what I'm saying, because there is no, we had Rain Man in the 90s and 80s. We had Forrest Gump in the 90s.
Oh, you saying we ain't got no retarded motherfucker representation.
We don't got no revisitation of the retardation.
Because you're not allowed. No, you're not allowed to no more. you stupid. You're not allowed to no more. Do you remember that movie Tropic Thunder? Nah, dog. Everybody get offended by everything, bro.
Yeah, but nobody is parading around and having a strike for Forrest Gump because they know that that's an actual depiction or a very likelihood actual depiction of something that's very possible. You know what I'm saying?
Man, dog, every time you bring up Tom Hanks, all I think about is the Dave Chappelle show. When Mooney said, what they gonna do? make a movie called The Last Nigga Alive, starring Tom Hanks. He goes, why Hollywood want to put a white motherfucker in everything? That should be having me dying. Every single time you mention Tom Hanks, that's all I think about. The Last Nigga Alive, starring Tom Hanks.
No, it sounds mad possible, bro. But yeah, no, like I'm really campaigning. Like, look, I literally went to Twitter. I mean, obviously he's not gonna write me back, but I literally went to Twitter and was like, hey, Tom Hanks, and if you get this, bro, like you would fucking make this would be my dream job. Like if I can direct or co-direct with you, Little Forrest, you playing the dad. Lucas Black playing your son. He might be too old by 2030, but who knows? We'll get another Lucas Black.
No, like, why do you even want Tom Hanks in the movie?
No, just do a cameo. Just do a cameo appearance. Like at the end, like when Little Forrest comes home and be like, Dad, I just came home, and just like I don't fucking know, like, but you know, it won't solidify the story of Little Forrest without Tom Hanks. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't derive from what the original plan is, because if I go and make Little Forrest,
but he gonna be old. He has to be old.
Yeah, but if I go and make Little Forrest and call him Little Abe, and you know what I'm saying, it don't catch the same way because it don't got the Forrest Gump on it. Like it ain't gonna happen.
Oh no, I know what you mean.
Like right now, a lot of people are so mad that they're making a Fast and Furious movie without the Fast and Furious cast, which is called Hobbs and Shaw. Which is the Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, and Jason Statham.
Yeah.
That like people is hot. Like I'm kind of hot, but I understand it's action. It's an action movie. I got to get over it.
No, think about that shit. That was a crazy ass turn if you think about it. That movie went from racing fast cars to like, we're international bank robbers.
Right, and we're blowing shit up like internationally, and nobody's going to jail. Like, a whole tank was in the last movie, and nobody went to jail. Nobody.
No, it's ridiculous.
They actually became the cops, which is what the fuck.
Was this a timeout, or did they charge that motherfucker with traveling? I'm guessing it's a timeout.
Or a pick and roll?
No, none of that. Not what just happened. Oh, they charged him with traveling. He didn't even move the pivot.
That's what I'm saying.
To me, I didn't even see him move the pivot.
It was probably a moving screen. That's what it was. But my bad, everybody. We're at the same time watching the game. It's live right now. We're in the fourth quarter. Golden State's up.
9 minutes, 10 seconds left. 90-84. Golden State up. And this right here is, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be a battle of attrition right here, man. Look at that. Brown, Draymond Green, fuck out of here. and
Kevin Durant, I was in the first quarter, and I don't see a comeback happening. So pray for Kevin Durant.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's only a 6-point game right now.
And look, we're seeing right now, KD in crutches, bandaged up, braced up.
Yeah, no. But the way he's walking, I'm telling you, I had crutches before, bro. You don't walk like that with crutches. You don't walk like that.
Right, you would have been mad sensitive with the shit.
Yeah, like that's how you walk. That's how you walk with crutches, like in front of your boss, just so your boss knows you can't go to work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to pull up with crutches. Like,
right.
Hey, boy, I can't.
Right. He probably walking normal now after they came across that corner. But yeah, I hear you.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, dog. I don't trust anything Kyle Lowry does, dog. I have more trust in Lowry's seasoning than Kyle Lowry, dog. You know what I'm saying? I know if I put some Lowry seasoning in my steak, that shit gonna be fuego.
I just feel so bad that Steph Curry, he gets all the weight put on him for the Golden State Warriors, and he just ain't cutting it, bro. He can't cut the slice.
No, it ain't that, dog. I mean, who you got around him, bro? It is what it is, man. Basketball is a team sport.
Right.
Basketball is a team sport.
Yeah,
that's what people seem to forget.
Klay Thompson been pulling his weight.
No, but Klay just came back off this injury, man.
Right.
You know, he can only do so much. Like, at the end of the day, bro, like, it's the exact same thing as when he got drafted. He is an undersized point guard. And then you got to take into account, like, to me, what I really think is, like, they're going to be changing a lot of rules when it comes to defense on the because of Zion. And
for those who don't know, Zion Williams.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so the way I think about it is like those players, it's going to go back to the old saying from back when I was a kid where it was like, jump shooting teams can't win a championship. Because that's what it's like. The more I see it, the more I'm looking at it, it's like, damn, maybe it might be true. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it, they beat, who they beat, dog? Who they beat? Who they beat?
Oh, from the West?
No, I'm saying for the title. Who they beat? They beat the Cavs without Kevin Love, without Kyrie Irving. Like, and they barely beat him.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
They went the whole 7.
But you know, and they barely beat him. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like that run may have been done a very long time beforehand,
right?
And like it was just prolonged by you know saying KD going over there and shit like that. At least to me, you know what I'm saying? Right. And now the way I'm looking at the way they allowing these games to be going, it's like, bro, they're allowing hand checks, they're allowing a whole bunch of shit that they wouldn't have allowed
ever
in a while,
right? And
so I'm looking at it like they're, you know what I'm saying, they setting up the motion because Zion gonna be like a big ticket,
right?
But it's like,
I believe
man, unfortunately, he gonna be in New Orleans, bro.
Right.
I don't want to give a fuck about New Orleans, bro. Like I'm sorry, though.
A lot of players start out in New Orleans and they'll make the trade or whatever. I mean,
but they're gonna make.
Like, I'm not gonna go to the NBA.
No. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows? I mean, New Orleans don't even know what's gonna happen, bro. Like, they can't even keep Anthony Davis. Like, even knowing the fact that they gonna have Zion Wilson, and to me, on top of that, I feel like that shit was rigged. I feel like they made them get the number 1 pick to keep AD in New Orleans.
Right.
To me,
right?
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised because you know what I'm saying. Like we were talking about off camera. This league has been known to have motherfuckers tinker with shit. Shout out my dog Donaghy or Donaghy, whatever. That's what I'm saying.
Donaghy, yeah.
No. I don't know what the name is. The motherfucking referee that got caught and got sent to prison. Because that thing, white people got weird ass names and then they want to mispronounce our names and shit. Like, man, what the fuck? Like, you got a G right next to a K, right next to a Z,
I gotta
and then you want me to call it Krzyzewski, nigga. You got a K, like you ain't got no H in your name, but you call it Krzyzewski,
right?
And don't even make no sense,
right? And then you're gonna make fun of Tequila Johnson, like, come on, bro.
You know, it don't make no goddamn sense.
Or even McGahee.
Yeah,
remember McGahee? I forgot if he was some type of fucking athlete. John McGahee.
I thought you were talking about Willis McGahee.
Willis McGahee.
I know Willis McGahee. I know Willis McGahee, the running back.
The running back.
For the U bit. Right. I know Willis McGahee, bit.
Okay, well, what I'm saying, like, that's a fucked up name, white name too, obviously from Ireland, that they put the Mac on everything.
I mean, well, that has a different history behind why his name is McGahee.
Right. Obviously, Willis is different. But I'm saying, like, the O'Shea's and the...
Well, the reason why his last name is McGahee, if you're going to go into this rabbit hole, the reason why that is because of the slave trade in America.
Right, of course. But what
you see what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying, like, the O'Shea's of the world, the McGregors of the world, you know what I'm saying, the Mick whatever, or the O whatevers, you know what I'm saying, the O'Malleys and the O'Briens, like, come on, bro.
Yo, how many O'Malleys you run into, dog? Get the fuck out of here.
I met an O'Malley.
How many?
Probably like one, but I met the nigga.
You met the whole?
I met the nigga. I met an O'Brien. I know like 2 O'Briens.
I swear at dog, and I promise you met that motherfucker probably had shenanigans on fucking. You know,
facts,
you ever know what I'm talking about?
Right? No. But no, actually in Chicago, man, there's a big
on St. Patrick's Day, man.
Facts.
In Chicago, forget about it.
Yeah, there's a big Irish population in Chicago.
Come on, dog. They were the most corrupt police officers when they were allowed in.
Facts.
Once they was allowed in, they said, "Oh, Kyle Lowry, look at that." Dog, Kyle Lowry just get me nervous the way he be dribbling the ball, man. Like right now we at the 7:33 mark, just in case anybody want to listen to this while, you know, saying while watching whatever the highlights is. But Kyle Lowry, oh my Jesus. Like Kyle Lowry dribbles like he nervous. You see what I'm saying? Like he dribbled like the way like I felt today at work. I was so nervous at work. You know what I'm saying? I'm over there putting shit up and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I find out that some motherfucker took a shit on the 3rd floor behind a goddamn wall.
Get the fuck out of here. And nobody saw him.
I mean, I don't know when the motherfucker did it, but clearly it happened between Friday and today. Somebody took a shit on the 3rd floor.
No,
but the way I started thinking, the way I started thinking about it, I'm thinking it might have been my coworker that took the shit.
Get the fuck out of here. No bucket, no nothing. Just plain flow.
No. It looked like they tried to do it on the bucket. And then, like...
They pushed too hard and hit the wall?
No, not the wall. Dog, I can't even explain how it was. Like, it looked like... Dog, like, it was in, like, a circle shape. Like, they squashed it. Was like, dog, I don't even know what it is, dog. But I think with my coworker, dog. Like, because me and my other coworker was just like, bro, like... he brought material up here, and he ain't even tell nobody about the smell or nothing.
Oh.
So we're like, dog, it might be him.
Right.
But then also, I was like, nah, but wait a minute. Like, his breath always smells like shit, so maybe he can't realize that there's shit around because, like, it's already in his throat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, it's a catch-22.
Right.
But honestly, dog, I think it might have been him, bro. Like,
oh, so he was just having a shitty day.
I clearly.
All right. I mean, it's a possibility. The possibility always exists.
You're 12 years
Am I
old.
lying?
You're like 12 years old with these jokes.
Oh, I gotta get them out. My people love them. When they hear them, they're like, "Yo, this shit's dying."
Hey, whoever the fuck he referring to as his people, I'm gonna tell you right now, my people hate y'all. Don't support this guy's jokes. He's a fucking comic terrorist right there. Yes. Right there, he should be in prison at least 90 days and counting for that whack ass joke. At least 90 days. Give him the same time as domestic violence. Fuck this nigga.
Oh, facts. That was deep.
I ain't trying to hear this shit.
And so, I mean, as we watching sports and as we talking about sports, you know, Willis McGahee and the sports that we having on right now, bad news in the world today, as of yesterday. Mr. David Ortiz was
El Big Papi
was viciously assaulted by a handgun
en la Venezuela,
by a man
allá en la capital,
in Dominican Republic,
en la capital,
in his home country, and it's a sad sight to see. Very, very sad. And I just want to touch on this real quick because now today, as we have learned, the footage has been out. TMZ has reported it. It has live video footage of the man being, almost basically an attempted murder on his life, nearly homicidal. And
on OT?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No. I mean, this is a great story, but like
sad moment of history right now for
if you see the aftermath, you see the aftermath, and say they gathered the shooter and his accomplice up pretty quick. They whooped their ass because it's unlike America, it was it's a community, and that's actually what's missing in America and what people don't realize. And they're like, oh, it's a mob mentality, but the thing is, like in America, the mob mentality focuses on dumb shit like allowing kids to dress, boys who are children to dress up like girls. Like, that's where the mob wants to attack you at. Like, oh, you don't believe a little boy should cut his ding-a-ling off? Like, on stupid shit like that.
Right.
But over there, you shoot at David Ortiz, he's keeping entire communities afloat. He's, this, and that, and the third. And what they did was, as soon as they found who was Buddy's homeboy, they whooped his head. I counted at least 5 bottles broken over his head on a video that I saw before the police came. And then the police came, and they also grabbed the dude who actually shot him. It was a dude in a red shirt that actually shot him. The dude that was circulating around the internet was in a black and white striped shirt on some Beetlejuice shit, but it was horizontal stripe.
Right.
And they got him, and whatever, they beat his ass and all that shit, and they told him, hey, man, you better talk. And they, running back all the footage and all that shit, they also caught the dude in the red chaleco. They got his ass. But then once you dive deeper into the story, you start realizing, like, damn, it's a lot of shit I don't want to get involved in. Because, like, the whole background of the story is, according to my people that's in DR right now, that they send me footage and all that shit. So David Ortiz was apparently in a relationship with a badass bitch. Like, this bitch was thicker than a motherfucking snicker. This bitch was bad. And if anybody know DR, and like you said, y'all already know David Ortiz. My dog, dark skin. I'm Dominican. I'm light skin.
Right.
David Ortiz, dark skin. He was with a thick ass, white skinned Dominican. Right. Like, you already know, like the way all the Caribbean works. It don't matter if it's DR, if it's Jamaica, wherever it's at.
Right.
But colorism is real. And so he was with a real badass, thick ass, white skinned Dominican who happened to be the girlfriend of a drug lord in the Dominican Republic.
Wow.
So this dude got mad. So the dude who you saw in the video getting kicked in his mouth and his lips splitting open,
right?
He's a police officer in the
Dominican. Shit.
He's part of the National Police Force of the Dominican Republic. Him and another police officer got hired by the drug lord to kill him. And then my auntie out there in DR done sent me pictures of the checks. David Ortiz paid for that whole that whole motherfucking she had a Lexus Jeep. He paid for that shit 74 racks in a straight check. Bram.
Damn.
Bam. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. Professional athletes get a little too big for their britches, dog. So that's why now I'm torn, because I had a situation with my damn self. You know what I'm saying? With motherfucking Manny Ramirez, you feel me?
Right.
It was a little situation, but as I matured in the situation, I realized I ain't even mad at Manny Ramirez. Like, whatever. I knew my bitch was bad. Then I got mad at my bitch for not accepting the Porsche that you offered her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then I was just like, goddamn,
you were
bitch, you should have took the goddamn Porsche. I could at least sold that shit in the hood. At least got to leave 40 for the hoe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I saw the, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. You step over your boundaries. There's always going to be somebody. At the end of the day, you can never tell somebody how to react to a situation.
At all.
This nigga found out that his bitch was fucking with David Ortiz. And this nigga, because dog, he's a drug lord. It ain't like he's like a drug dealer. He's a drug lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He ain't even touching the dope no more. Like, he literally.
So the way he look at it is like, well, goddamn, bitch, well, fuck it. I'm gonna have, like, no, like, he got so much bread that he hired the police to murk your ass.
Right.
Like, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So now we go to the point where it's like, yo, man,
Get out of here.
hashtag bitches ain't shit.
Right.
Because clearly this hoe was with a motherfucker that clearly could provide.
Right.
She probably had no driving license, drove like shit, and she like, oh, I want that new Lexus. He said, bitch, you crazy as hell, you gonna crash it.
Right.
And David Ortiz probably got a dick suck. He was like,
Right.
man, I got you.
I got you, bitch.
The Boston Red Sox gave me $300 million.
Right. I'ma lease
before
that shit.
Retiring.
Don't worry about it.
Straight cash.
Oh,
It's
right,
a Lexus, dog. 74 racks, nigga. That might be the top of the line Lexus.
Right.
Nigga, that for 74 racks, that Lexus better drive me home, bitch.
He should have leased it. Fuck it.
Yeah, for the oh my god, look at this shit. Now a dog. Now it's a 4-point game. The Raptors is up. Dog, we talking too much about David Ortiz. All I know is it's a tough situation, bro.
On both sides. The Toronto's about to win their first championship, and David Ortiz is in the hospital. Back at least in the U.S. I mean, nothing against Dominican hospitality, but he's back in the U.S. now.
No, but he's doing better though.
Yeah,
he's doing better. They had to remove a couple things because at the end of the day, don't nobody want to see that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially over something so petty as like, yo, there's pussy everywhere.
Right.
Especially if you like a dude with damaged brain, yo, there's pussy everywhere.
Facts.
Hell, there's pussy everywhere for broke motherfuckers.
Facts.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, there's no need for none of that. And like, no, like since the beginning of time. The reason for all the wars that happened at the beginning of time was because of bitches.
Pussy. Yeah, pussy.
But because of bitches. That's how you know, dog, hashtag bitches ain't shit. Since the beginning of time, motherfuckers didn't kill each other for pussy. Like, dog, can you imagine the kind of pussy Cleopatra put on Alexander the Great?
Facts.
He said, man, I'm about to conquer this whole continent.
Right.
God damn it, pussy fire.
And then Julius Caesar as well.
You see what I'm saying? How good you think the pussy is?
Oh, fire.
That pussy must have, dog, she did the guaca with the hand swirling motion and the spin. And licked the nuts.
Right, facts.
And guess what?
And she probably gave her the
right before you nutted, she probably licked Julius Caesar's gooch.
That's what I'm saying.
Dog, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Go ahead.
I'd have had a bitch sneak attack the gooch one time, and dog, I'm telling you, a nigga had arthritis in my toes. My toes ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? You would have thought winter was coming. My toes hit him with the.
Salute to your gooch.
Yo, no. That bitch had to get cut off. She was clearly dangerous. She was playing, you know what I'm saying?
Playing the fiddle,
she was dabbling in black magic.
Oh.
Yo, I never felt that sensation in my life.
Right.
That shit is dangerous. Right. I would have emptied out, your bank account, nigga. After that, nigga, I would rob whoever.
Facts.
God bless Blue God.
Salud.
Oh my God, brother, that shit was something different.
No.
Allegedly.
But yeah, Elizabeth Taylor, a.k.a. Cleopatra, because that's who the fuck played Cleopatra back in the day. My mom's favorite movie, a white woman.
White people can't.
Yeah, no, it was whitewashed. Everybody knows it now, but hey, nothing we can do about it. Unless we make a new Cleopatra. Hey, 2035, new Cleopatra, starring Halle Berry, I'm up. You first up.
My dog saying see about the movie is gonna be called Lil Cleopatra.
Lil Cleopatra. You know you like my little Forrest story. You know you like
Lil Cleopatra coming soon.
Hey, I fucks with it. I will listen. Warner Brothers, fuck with me. I got ideas. We put Halle Berry, right?
As soon as you walk on the movie set, security gonna warn a brother you there, and you gonna be escorted out, bitch.
Listen, we get Halle Berry, so we cover all the bases about this race shit. We get Halle Berry to play Cleopatra.
Look at this shit right here. The Raptors been on a 12-2 run in the last 3 minutes 28 seconds. I ain't gonna cut my dog off. But, man, this nigga talk about Halle Berry when she's 74 years old. I ain't got no time for this. 2047. I ain't got no time
for
this.
We gonna get J-Lo to play Cleopatra? You know how decimating that would be?
No, we could get Zazie Beetz to play Cleopatra. Cause, dog,
no, she's not ready. She's not ready yet. Acting skill-wise, she's not ready yet.
In 2047, she will be. That's what I'm saying. No, right. but you want Halle Berry in 2047.
No, I want
Zazie Beetz, bro.
I want Halle Berry 2035. But okay, Zazie Beetz. Okay,
I got the biggest crush on her.
If Halle Berry trains Zazie Beetz to play Cleopatra,
I think she's a good actress, bro.
No, she is. Listen, she killed it on Deadpool. I'm just waiting to see her breakout role. I need emotion. I need what Halle Berry did in Monster Ball. I need you to fuck Billy Bob Thornton. Like that's what I need you to do.
Why?
Because that is raw talent.
I don't want anybody to fuck Billy Bob Thornton. I was so mad when I found out Angelina Jolie loved that guy.
Right.
When I was a kid, I said, ugh.
And he fucked Halle Berry really in the movie. She's like, nah, I ain't fucking with that play shit. You can really get this pussy, nigga. Because I'm going to really bust this nut on camera.
Oh, hey, I ain't even going to lie to you.
So I got to respect it.
Yo, I ain't even going to lie to you, dog.
I'm telling you.
I go wrong, Halle Berry.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want Halle, please, if you watching this, I will fund it. I will, listen, Cleopatra 2035. We are making it. I will film wherever the fuck you want me to film.
Of course, Kyle Lowry.
This will be your fucking pièce de résistance. Like, this is going to be the fucking Mona Lisa of your career. Like, you had a beautiful career. But this is like the fucking icing on top to go out on.
She had a pretty... Actually, all right, we're going to talk about it now, since you brought it up.
Go ahead.
Actually, she had a pretty mediocre career. Because the thing is, every time it was time for her to carry a movie, she couldn't carry the movie.
Oh, right. She couldn't
carry the movie, dog.
I know. Gothica, I mean, it was a rough carry.
No, but that was the last maybe okay
movie.
Movie.
Called.
That movie sucked, bro.
I didn't watch it.
So why you even bringing it up? You see what it does. You see what it does.
Because I remember she was
the head. He don't even know what it does. Yeah, that movie sucks.
But sometimes it's the writers, bro. The writers just ain't all there.
I don't care nothing about none of that shit,
when they hand you a check for $20 million,
you the actor, dog. Yo, hey, you can turn it down whenever.
Nah. That's like Nicolas Cage.
You can turn it down whenever.
Nicolas Cage ruined movies.
Nicolas Cage can't act, period.
That's a stretch. He had National Treasure down packed. He had Lord of War down packed. I don't think anybody would have pulled Lord of War.
Why? How would you describe those characters that he played? Weirdos.
Yeah.
What the fuck you think he is? A fucking suave playboy? He a fucking weirdo.
But I don't think anybody else could have put off National Treasure and Lord of War like how he did.
Come on.
Those 3 movies, that's it. That's all I'm talking about. Any other movie, Con Air, that was the worst fucking Eve's Bayou ass fucking dialect that I've ever heard. Fucking, what else did this nigga got? Oh my God, Face Off, terrible. Especially in the world's economy today, that is terrible acting. God, I don't even believe John Travolta was part of that. Fuck.
Man, John Travolta, another crappy ass.
Ooh, that's a stretch. From Paris with Love, that nigga killed it. Grease, he killed it.
You said, how old is Grease? Grease older than my parents.
From Paris with Love is like 2012.
Grease older than my parents. Grease older than my parents.
Okay.
Man, carry. All right, John Travolta.
Wait, hold on.
John Travolta, carry this. I gotta take a picture. Carry this, John Travolta.
All right. Well, we're gonna get.
John
listen, John, don't take all the hate serious, bro. If you were an action star, I'd fuck with you more. But you really didn't have shit other than Paris with Love, which I loved. But your John Gotti was terrible. I'm sorry, it just happens. The last John Gotti from HBO was way better. Let's just keep it that way. But we're gonna get into right now. We're still watching here with the Golden State Warriors. It's looking bad for them. It's looking bad. We're at the 2-minute mark. I think we got a foul somewhere around here, and we're at 109 to 100. So No, 103 to 100. I'm sorry, 103 to 100. And we might tonight at home be watching Toronto take home the chip. I'm sorry, it's just looking bad, and there's nothing that Golden State can do at this point. They just, it's so depressing to watch, you know. And I'm not a Raptors fan. I'm in the crib. I'm a Heat fan, but I have to say that they are just not Golden State. You are not bringing the A game, you know. And I really do believe in conspiracies when it comes to the NBA, because they've been going to Game 7 since I can fucking remember. Other than when I forgot, it was one of these last teams that swept 4-1, but that was the last time it only went short of Game 7. So right now, I'm waiting to see if this goes 4-1. That would be a miracle. We got, I believe, Klay Thompson. Somebody just shot a 3. Now we 103 up, 103. Let's see what happens. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We're going a little bit past the 2-minute mark. We can commentate this right now. We got Steph Curry with the ball, and hopefully we got Steph Curry with the shot. Let's see what happens. Okay, over. Back to Draymond. Draymond passes it off to Klay.
Over there on the
shot.
wing.
Boom. Okay.
106, 103. 56.6 left in the fourth.
Let's see what happens.
The crazy thing is, though, you see, Klay Thompson shoots better when he gets a good haircut.
You really believe that?
I've noticed it.
I've noticed it. And this episode particularly, I'm going to try to put it out as fast as I can. Hopefully Wednesday, guys. Please bear with me. It's a solo project. It's Inebriated Media is a solo entity. It's, you know what I'm saying? Editing does take time. I'm trying to get it up to perfection. It just takes time, everybody. So please bear with me.
Fuck y'all. It ain't none of y'all business.
But, okay. So, who would you... All right. If you had the idea, who would you put as Cleopatra today? Because they already fucked up with trying to put Christian Bale as Moses. So let's nip that shit in the butt. Zazie Beetz as Cleopatra.
I want her in every role. She delicious.
She is.
She delicious.
Okay, who's prettier? Zazie Beetz or the bitch that played Daenerys' slave homegirl in Game of Thrones? The red bone chick. She's English. She's actually a singer.
I mean, dog, I never watched Game of Thrones. I only saw one episode, dog, my entire life.
Right. I
mean, who is that?
It's some red bone bitch. But look, all right, we back to the game. It was a commercial break. We back to the game. We got 56 seconds on the clock. We're going to find out. Hold on, we're going to find out right now.
Golden State on a 9-zip run the last minute 37. Let's see what happened, though. Kyle Lowry with the ball. You know what that means. It's going to be bad.
It's 3 points.
Oh, Marc Gasol.
Big foul.
You ain't nothing like your brother, bitch. Your brother helped Kobe get them goddamn rings. You helping Golden State win the ring. God damn it, Mark.
Can we get
a
foul?
You look like straight Euro trash, homie.
Oh, over
with
the back. Wait. Yeah.
That's a backcourt. Look at Draymond Green. I don't trust nobody to wear Invisalign on the court.
Look at that. Backcourt? Yeah,
oh, my God.
By the pinky toe.
Come on, dog.
He did by the pinky toe.
You got a size 15 shoe, but your calf is a size 7.5 shoe. Get out of here. We gonna keep it moving.
I always consider that backcourt. If you're over the line and you pass it back behind the line, oh shit. We got 29 seconds. My bad. Yes, if you already over the line and you pass it behind the line because you're on the out of bounds area, I always consider that out of bounds. I mean, not out of bounds, backcourt, because you're going technically behind the court.
No, for sure.
After you're already on the other side of the court.
No, for sure.
But that's what he passed it to.
Yeah, he
on the inbound.
He goofed.
No.
It depends.
On the inbound,
it depends. Nah, it depends.
You don't need that much fucking space, and if you do, motherfucker, you ain't that good. This is called the NBA, not the NCAA.
Hold on. NBA? What does that mean?
The National Basketball Association. The motherfuckers that play in America. The motherfuckers that are top ranked in the Olympics, as far as I fucking know.
Well, if this is the NBA, then why doesn't Steve Kerr have a freaking tie on? He's over here with a goddamn button up and a goddamn sports blazer
because
on.
Michael Jordan.
I refuse.
Because Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman had all them championships. That's why. And Steve Kerr is a bitch because he got punched in the mouth by Michael Jordan.
Whoa,
hey,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
he took it like a
whoa,
bitch.
whoa,
There's
whoa,
nothing
whoa,
you can say about it. Wait, we got 30 seconds. Let's see what happens.
Whoa, whoa,
Let's see what happens.
whoa.
We got one possession.
At the end of the day,
we got one possession.
At the end of the day, all I'm saying is,
Steve
Kerr hit threes, bitch, in the championship runs.
Yeah,
Don't never
he
try
got
that.
punched like a bitch too. Oh, we good. Okay, hold on. It might be over. It might be over, ladies and gentlemen. It might be over. We got 15.7 seconds on the clock. We have a offensive foul on Golden State. We going the other way. We gonna see what happens right now. Timeout.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is like, dog. I mean,
this might make it or break it right now. And Toronto's at home.
It is what it is. It is what it is, man. It's just hard. It's hard. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's hard.
And let's see what happens.
They got everybody covering. Of course, they got everybody covering my dog Kawhi. But they got. Come on, man.
Let's see what happens. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bang it! Ah! All right, Golden State. All right, they took it. Final 106-105. I still believe in conspiracies. It's going to Game 7.
Ain't no conspiracy. The conspiracy is why you ever give the ball to Kyle Lowry. I'd rather give the ball to Mike Lowry.
Right, but nobody else was open. Like, watch. I mean, this defense was pretty solid.
Hey, real Sadar, what the fuck is
and it was
real
one-on-one.
You
It was
already know what's
one-on-one.
gonna happen.
They're going to double team.
He dog.
Nobody was open. Oh, until the end. But, I mean, you can't. I'm saying, you can't do it. It's not going to happen. There was not enough time on the clock to pass it across the court. It wasn't.
It's not about that. It's about never putting the ball
in Kyle
Lowry's hand. Like, dog, what do you think?
Right.
Dog, Kyle Lowry is part of the DeMar DeRozan system. If you get rid of DeMar DeRozan,
right?
Instinctually, you would think you got to give it to Kyle Lowry as well because, like, fuck it, you got to blow the whole thing up. Don't blow half of the shit up. You got half of the motherfucker. He used to that shit. Mm-hmm. Him and DeMar DeRozan gooking at the same time.
All right.
Kawhi Leonard ain't gooking, though. Come on, dog. A motherfucking 1-point game? Motherfucker, I got to go to work in the morning, nigga.
Right.
You got me over here over a 1-point fucking game?
It's too close.
Fuck out my face. Yeah. A 1-point game?
Right.
Come on, dog. Look at this motherfucker. He don't even got a good fade, dog. Look at Steph Curry shit, bro.
It is crooked.
They ain't got no Dominican barbers in wherever the fuck he from. No. He ain't from LA.
San Francisco, the Bay.
The Bay. They don't got no Dominican niggas in Oakland. Not one Dominican motherfucker.
I don't know.
I don't blame them.
I thought Oakland all this time was in LA.
Nah.
It's in the Bay. I'm hearing this now.
Well, they hear it again, nigga.
It's in the Bay, nigga.
We being hyphy.
Right.
Shout out E40.
Shout out to Mac Dre. Shit.
Oh, yeah, Mac Dre. There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to E, but
yeah, you're right. E40 from Vallejo.
Right.
I'm from the VALLEJO. We're selling narcotics is all I know.
And shout out to Keek the Sneak, man. I fucked with you for a long time, man. During the hyphy movement. He's paralyzed from the waist down now because a fuck nigga done shot him. So this all ties back into David Ortiz and his fucked up situation. And it's really fucked up, man. It's really fucked up. We got Golden State winning. We got David Ortiz losing, obviously. Buying fucking Lexus trucks.
Nah, he winning, though. He's alive.
Well, he's winning, right, but he fucked up. He played his card too hard.
Your dog is real simple, dog. At the end of the day, dog. There is a man is always gonna lose to the pussy, dog.
Right.
You always gonna lose to the pussy.
That's what I'm saying.
Women always have control. It don't matter how much control you think you have, dog.
Right.
You ain't got the control, but you think you got the control.
At all.
It don't matter.
At all.
Because no matter how many times you say, yo, that my pussy, guess what?
Yeah,
you're not giving none yet. That's your pussy.
Oh, that's my pussy, but...
No, but guess what? No. At the end of the day, nigga, that's her pussy.
Right.
Like, it's your... it's your pussy. Yeah, it's your pussy. But nah, it's her pussy.
As much as I say, it's my pussy.
Yeah, and as much as she agree with you whenever you hit it, but your pussy.
Right, no, I agree.
Nah, it's only one person pussy, dog. That's her pussy.
Facts. Or
it's her choice.
Or
it's her choice,
right. Or like, dog, this is the most fucked up shit I've ever heard in my life, but it's the truth. And I got told this by my boss one day, and he was literally like, "Yo, you only as good as your last job," which is true. But now, if you put that in relationship perspective, dog, you only as good as your last nut. That shit changed the nigga perspective right there. Like, think if your bitch was to tell you, nigga, you only as good as your last nut, nigga. Dog, I ought to be 38 fucking hot with that one right there.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. Sometimes a nigga go 6 for 28. Right. You got a bad shooting percentage that night, dog. You know what I'm saying?
No, facts.
Sometimes I have it, dog. Come on, dog. I don't give a fuck who you is, dog. You could be Wilt Chamberlain. Ain't nobody ever go 100% from the field.
At all.
You missing.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Every once in a while, guess what, man? Hey, sometimes I gotta hit a hole with 8 strokes. Hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, because that's a whole to understand. It's very easy for bitches. It's very easy for bitches.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole different category.
All you gotta do is open your leg.
Easy.
And hope the motherfucker you...
Got some dick.
No, excuse me. No, hope the motherfucker you fucking with knows where to locate the shit that make you come.
Facts.
Because every woman got a different cum spot.
Oh, facts.
Every woman got a different cum spot. You know, everything is different on a woman. On a man, it's very easy. Focus on the thing that gets hard.
Facts.
Right? It's real simple. All you got to do this. Hold on. This is for the ASMR that enjoy our show.
Right.
All you have to do is this. You focus on the one thing that's rock hard. And the one thing that's right in your face. And all you do is this. Bitch, after about 45 seconds, they go nut all on your shit.
Facts.
It's simple.
Facts.
But because it's easy for men.
Is this on?
You know? No, but that's the thing.
Right.
That's the difference.
Oh, facts.
That's the difference.
I agree 1,000%. And, damn, I had a fucking point, but I fucked it up.
The point is you ain't got no goddamn.
No.
No, I fucked it.
No, I had a fucking point. But I'll get back to it, whatever. But with women, yes, all they got to do is spread their legs and be out here. And sorry, ladies, I
no, but
used
that's
to
what
fuck
it
with
is.
feminism,
But it's easy. But it's easier.
Yeah.
But it's easier. Sometimes that's what I'm saying. Like, a motherfucker be stressed. No, when a motherfucker stressed or thinking about something else or worried about something else, the dick ain't working regular.
Right.
Like, dog, it's shit going on, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've been shoving for in your life. I've been shoving for in my life. That nigga, sometimes, like, it depends. Because I never forget, dog, I got shot at one time, and you couldn't keep this dick down. When I went to this one particular bitch crib, you couldn't keep the dick down. That dick was just over there. Could keep the dick down.
Right.
Shit, man, I'm never going to know.
She was kicking the combos and shit on your dick.
But then you get, because that, to me, I think that's like the fight or flight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I was on my fight shit. So it was like, but you can't keep it down. Right. But then something happened where I was on my flight shit. It was like, nah, nigga gotta leave.
Right. I gotta stop this.
And guess what happened? Bitch, I'm gonna holler at you after these 9 strokes.
True.
And it is what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like what we were talking about earlier.
Breaking news! I got
not every actor is gonna give you a Nicolas Cage National Treasure.
Facts.
You know, according to your dumb ass.
Or a Halle Berry Monster Ball.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes, guess what? Sometimes I gotta give you Nicolas Cage in The Wicker Man.
Right.
Performance. You know?
I hear you. No, I agree. No, I got some breaking news. I can only drop to you off camera, but
No. Sensitive names.
Oh no, I can't. There's just no way. It's little details, and this shit blew my motherfucking mind the other day. But I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna get to it. And so,
see, right now I'm at the 8 pumps anxious.
Right.
I'm not at the
No. It's details that you can make moves on. So listen.
Excuse me.
So here we go. We're moving along.
Oh,
and
whoa.
You alright? You got it together? You need a shot?
No.
Clear.
No, yeah. Hold on. I need some bed to wash down that shot because I see what you pulled for me.
Well, now you're playing with the big boys now. I mean, you glad I ain't the tequila popped already. I ain't hit you with a tequila yet.
Nah. Yo, dog, I'm telling you, dog. After these tequila shots I had over the weekend, man, I feel like these dog, like motherfuckers was out here on some real deal Holyfield shit, man. I feel like these motherfuckers was out here, man, like they would put it like tequila couldn't be that cheap, bro. Like, dog, like, because you already know Primo, dog. You already know Trey. Trey don't even drink like that.
Right.
Like, literally, like, Bram, we walked to that bitch. I bought the first round. It was literally, I get one beer, one shot.
Right.
You get one beer, one shot. And then Bram, then he bought the exact same thing.
Right.
This motherfucker told me he got to the crib, he tried to take one bite of some food, and Earl and them just passed out.
I believe it.
And even get a pussy. That means that shit was either straight bottom shelf, or they had some shit going on.
No, some bottom shelf. There's some trash ass tequila. Like
dog.
They make Skull tequila.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like anything Skull.
Younger me remembers Skull tequila.
Like it's terrible. Please, Amsterdam or Sky, please make a fucking tequila, bro. You're missing out on the market.
No, which is actually crazy though, because like you talk about the Skull tequila. Watch out for it. So I'm sure you've been hearing about all the deaths going on in DR and at the resorts. Now, do you remember a couple years ago, the exact same deaths have been happening in China, in Indonesia, and all them little places? It was methanol. It was methanol. These resorts were getting fake alcohol. What I'm thinking is because everybody who's been dying in DR, it's been the same thing. I was at the resort. I had one drink. I go back to the room. I start fucking pissing blood.
Right.
I start shitting blood. I start puking blood. It always happens after I had one drink at the resort.
Right.
What I'm thinking is motherfuckers out there like trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what you do as a manager. You trying to save as much money as you can in order to pay niggas more, whatever, your own bonus. What I'm thinking is they buying fake alcohol without knowing. This shit, like I said, China, Indonesia,
right.
Like it's been happening all over the map.
Right.
And it happened years ago, and we forgot about it.
Right, and now it's
like could it be that it's happening again? They buying it from the fake. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking, because everybody be like, "Oh, there's a serial killer in DR," and I'm just like,
"No."
Dog.
Well, there was one case where a guy drank a drink and then died in his room. So I hear what you're saying.
That's what I'm thinking. It might be. Honestly, some fake lick.
Could be.
Methanol.
Right.
They drinking methanol.
Right. And don't know what it is.
Dog, if I come to you and I be like, hey, let me get Bombay Sapphire chilled on the rocks, shaking no more than 4 times, no less than 2.
Right.
And then, but I'm like, you do whatever you do with something that says Bombay Sapphire on the bottle. But I don't know what's in the bottle.
Right.
I really don't know what's in the bottle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think these bars do over here? You think when a motherfucker orders some goddamn... You know what I'm saying? You think that's what it is in the bottle?
Right, the bartender ain't drinking it himself.
Dog, they pouring in whatever they want to pour in that bottle. You see what I'm saying?
I agree.
Come on, dog. They just keep the bottle there for label purposes.
Right.
Come on, dog.
So let's see what happens. I mean, the DR thing is blowing up right now. Cancun is also having a problem, but they really murking motherfuckers. Like, it's all homicides.
Man, you got a better chance of getting killed by a cop in America to get kidnapped than... Nigga, I'm broke. I ain't gonna get kidnapped in Mexico.
Right. You gotta make it there first.
I ain't gonna get kidnapped in Mexico. God bless and blood God.
Salud. Now, I do want to do one thing before we get out of here. I don't know what time clock we on. What are we looking at?
I don't know what that means.
But now we alright. So, I do want to get a shout out, because we're definitely going to be doing a collaboration with them very soon, which is the Mogul Minds Podcast, based out of Chicago.
Yes.
We are definitely going to be doing a collab with you guys, man. We're just figuring out
bottles for the collaboration.
We're just going to...
You already know.
We're just figuring out the systematics on our side. Believe me, I know you guys are ready. We're ready. We just got to figure it out. We got to do some test runs, but I am definitely ready to do this collaboration with the Mogul Minds Podcast. I know they love you. They love us.
I'm ready for y'all boys. Like, I'm going to tell y'all straight up. My dog was the one that told me about, you know what I'm saying, that told me about your boys and like, blah, 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 whatever. And when I heard it, and they were like, oh, your co-host said that, like, honestly, it made a motherfucker feel good. Because, like, as I've always said from the beginning, This is my dog's brainchild. Right here, this Inebriated Podcast shit. This shit would not exist without my dog Sam. Me, I'm just a regular motherfucker that, you know, I fuck with him. Like, this is my dog. But, like, I ain't never had no plans and none of the shit. He's the mastermind. I only offered my services just for sound and shit like that. Shit ain't turn up that way. You know what I'm saying? He wanted me to be on it. And, like, we did what we did. And, like, I truly appreciate the people that, like, as for me in particular, just because of the fact that it's like, this was literally not what I planned at all. Like, I wanted to be behind the scenes. I wanted my dog to do it because my dog was the mastermind. My dog had all the ideas, all the plans, everything in motion for this to go the way that it's going and the way that it could go to blow up. So it's like, I just feel blessed being on the journey with my dog because I fuck with this motherfucker. For reasons that I haven't even spoken about on the podcast yet. It's going to come up on the podcast sometime or another. But like, I fuck with this motherfucker because he a real motherfucker, man.
Facts.
Straight up.
A long way. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Salud.
Oh, no, you already know. But you know what I'm saying? But like, so it's like when I hear that like people are checking for us and also asking for me, I'm just like, dog, like, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be in front of this microphone. Like, I wanted to be behind the scenes, just like mixing and mastering and shit. Like,
right.
That is what blew my mind because like he was believing in me when I wasn't believing in myself, type shit. That's why I fought my dog, man. That's why I got my dog till the wheels fall off, and that's why I'm telling y'all.
We here.
Mogul Minds, we out there. We appreciate the love and the support that y'all gave us, and we want to reciprocate the same shit. We trying to go out there, do the goddamn thing like beavers. And guess what? Go Cubs.
It's happening. Thank you for saying that, and thank you for following up with that. It's coming soon. It's coming soon to you guys. Just check us out. We're gonna try to do a Facebook Live. We're gonna probably do it live both ways. So everybody on their podcast can listen in. Everybody on our podcast can listen in. We're just figuring out the schematics. Believe me, we're coming to you soon. It's going to be a beautiful collaboration. I already see it. So just stay tuned for that, guys. So stay tuned. And let's move on to other things, man. Because, you know, they feel the love. They feel the sensation. And how do you feel about, you know, the love that we've been getting, man? Because this is, man, I think we're on episode 10 now. You know, we're doing big things around here. Like, I can't wait to, can you imagine episode 100, bruh?
Nope. Honestly, no.
Can you imagine episode 100? Like, bruh, that's such a milestone that, like, even with, like, the Little Forrest idea and Halle Berry playing Cleopatra, like, I just never envisioned, bruh. Like, honestly, I can't even imagine. I was going to say imagine.
You got to forget
like,
my dog. My dog ain't got a library car.
I can't imagine, like, just doing these things off the whim. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to, like, these directors that don't go to film school. And shout out to these podcasters that don't go to fucking art school, bro. Like, you're just doing it off the whim and off the love. Like,
I'm telling you, man, this shit just crazy, bro. Like,
yeah, no, it's all about energy, bro. I think the energy just gravitates us all to our common goal, and our common goal is success.
Bro, when in fact, they gonna know what I'm talking about when I say what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, before I say it. Like, dog, when I got that text, you know what I'm saying, they be like, oh, well, you worth that $9.99 Hallmark car, whatever. It's like, it was crazy because it's like, oh, shit, like, people listening to it. And then, like, when I was walking and, like, Bram, they hit me up. And they were telling me, like, oh, this and that. And I'm just like, oh, shit, like, people watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, they're repeating stuff straight from the podcast.
Yeah. No, but the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like the people like pressure type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just crazy because, like I said, to me, but I didn't want to be in front of the camera. Like, I understand. And I know y'all looking at the camera right now and y'all don't believe me. And y'all think I'm lying, but, like, I understand. Okay, yes. I'm fine as fuck. My swag is on 1,000.
Go ahead.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here, motherfucker, man.
Preach it, church.
Cooking on motherfucker, man. You're man, shit, on any block. I'm out here. But it's like this really wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? And then like to see, because this motherfucker don't give a flying fuck about none. He putting everything out, period. And he was putting it out even against my wishes. At the beginning of the shit, there was a couple things that was against my wishes, but he kept putting it out, And then I got ran up a couple times, but I got ran up on like positivity. And it's nice to know that not only that other people view shit the same way you view it, but also that like it's like people just listen to you like it's a little crazy, because we all. That's one thing everybody has to understand. You know what I'm saying, when you listen to this and whatever, and even your friends that ain't listening to this, like this the kind of place that you want people that don't even want to listen to us to listen into, because it's 100% true. No matter what, excuse me, when you feel like you at your lowest of lows and all that kind of shit, ain't nobody feeling what you feeling and going through what you're going, you got to remember one thing. And this is the same way I lived my life my entire time in my life. And that's why I did all the dumb shit that I did, but also did all the good shit that I did. Fact. Because what I realized was it's like there's 7 billion people on this earth. So whatever I'm going through, I know for a fact I'm not the only one going through it.
At all.
I know when I went through my shit, you know, splitting cops. We'll talk about that shit in another episode. But when I went through that shit splitting cops, I knew I wasn't the only one splitting cops. When I went through my shit, you know what I'm saying, facing 20 years, I wasn't the only one going. Like that, what I'm saying. Like nobody's experience. Never feel, especially in today's age, in today's era, where we're connected. You know, cybernetically and all that shit, you know what I'm saying, through social media and all that shit, never feel like you alone, because like
somebody sharing your experience.
Literally there are 7 billion. Like you can't even, you don't even know how much. I promise you for a fact, whoever listening to me ramble while drunk right now, you don't even know what 7 billion looks like written down on paper.
Right.
You don't know. Right. You don't know how many commas and how many zeros.
Right.
100%. I promise. I
haven't met one person to count to 1 billion, let alone 1 million.
I promise.
Right. Like you probably can't count that high. Like, and like no offense.
And we counted to a little bit. It's a little bit.
Right.
Allegedly.
Count me how many millions go in 1 billion, and then we can have this conversation.
You see what I'm saying? So I mean, it's 7 billion. The world's a big place.
Right.
The world's a big place. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the beauty of social media, but also its detriment.
Oh, of course.
That unfortunately, we feed
into the bullshit.
Into the bullshit, the negativity. Like I saw it.
We're gonna go here. Thank you, everybody. This is another episode of the Inebriated Podcast. Check us out on all social media platforms. We're on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, Instagram, Veo, Spreaker. Check out our Spreaker, our audio-only version. It's on all media. It's on all social media. Just check it out. Give it a chance. If you've never checked out a podcast before, this is the one you should listen to, because we're doing innovative shit. We're changing the game of podcasts, and it's all coming to you for free. Don't cost you nothing but time, baby. You know what I'm saying? Check out our Patreon. If you got some time, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/inebriated podcast. Mm-hmm. You know, join up as one of our members. We're going to give you exclusive content every week. Creating exclusive content, you're going to be able to see and feel what it is to live down here in South Florida every week. Just stay tuned. It's going to be Inebriated Eats, where we're going to go around eating at different restaurants, giving you a real feel, not this fucking South Beach feel. We're going to give you a real feel of what Miami has to offer, and the best value of what Miami has to offer. So just stay tuned for that. We're also going to be having Inebriated Movies, which is not the Forrest Gump joints. I'm gonna try to make an animated series of all these stories that we're talking about. So that's gonna be coming very soon. It's gonna be the Inebriated Show, Inebriated Movies, like just little clips to really fuck with y'all. And just, you know, reach out on all social media platforms. You know, give us a comment, give us a shout out, give us a share. Everything is free, bro. None of this is, I'm not asking for y'all to pay for anything. It's free. I'm giving to y'all for the world for free. And we're going to close out. This is the Inebriated Podcast. Thank you for listening.
And also,
in closing,
and also, always supported by the podcast, never advertised by the podcast. If you in the South Broward, North Dade area, never hesitate to hit up Chef Teresita. That's my auntie right there, man. Home cooked meal, lo que tú quieras, bacalao. Or, you know what I'm saying, saltfish. You know what I'm saying, everything. I'm talking about, we got rum cake, straight from Bacardi. We got straight everything, man. Whatever you want, blueberry, mofongo, raspberry. We got mofongo. We got motherfucking upside down pineapple Bacardi rum cake. Ooh. We got motherfucking curry chicken, green peas, potato salad, coconut peas, rice. We got motherfucking wing lovers delight with some lemon pepper. We got barbecue. We got everything. We got it veggie rice. If you try to lose some weight, even though you know you fat and you ain't really gonna lose the weight, you got everything you need. And like I said, that's over there at my auntie, Chef Teresita on Instagram. You gonna find that shit all day, every day, located at El Chef Teresita. We right here, like I said, in the area, 441 and County Road. So we serve the entire area. And that's one thing y'all got to do. If you want to support us, then that means you got to support the crew that supports us. Because we only come here because the empanadas, because the papas rellenas,
facts,
because the macaroni and cheese, facts, because of the desserts. You want mojitos? They got mojitos. Of course my auntie got mojitos. And that's the thing. That's how we keep it going. It doesn't matter if we get any money at all. But as long as we continue the community to grow and make more than they did beforehand, then that means that we succeeding. That's the only thing that's important right now.
And supporting the crib. That's what I'm talking about.
That's all it is. 954-305-754-786. We all in this shit together. Regardless of what you want to hear, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. And right now, I'm drank in a bit. You already know the Inebriated Podcast. Support your own, and your own will support.
Thank you for listening.
Bless God.
Thank you for listening.
Alhamdulillah.